Alright, welcome back, guys. So, we got a new chaos here today. It's going to be the Keeper raid boss. Uh, with this boss in particular, this boss can be very dangerous just because of the fact that this boss, from reading about it a little bit, its major thing is its recast ability. The recast ability damages units based off their max HP at the time of impact, but it also increases its own max brave on the HP damage dealt to the entire group. So this boss gets a lot of max brave, so you want to be mindful of that. Also, its recast ability is very deadly due to the fact that it comes with a guaranteed hit, and on top of that, it comes with stop and blind. Blind in any fight is bad, and stop is just as bad, if not worse. So you definitely want to bring debuff evasion, and this boss in particular does inflict a lot of debuffs, so we want to be able to counteract that to the best of my ability. There is also the fact that it does heal itself too, so you'll be seeing a lot of back and forth between me and this boss, I'm fairly certain. And it does have a move that inflicts instant break, so that's also a very painful situation. So the main boss is a problem, but the mannequin I feel isn't as bad, but the mannequin is able to buff itself really quickly, and on top of that, it does have some characteristics to the original unit of Jet. It doesn't use Jet Slash twice, but how fast Jet is, I'm fairly certain. I expect to see that happen a lot. I expect to see this. I expect to see the mannequin get a lot of turns. So the team comp I'm bringing is going to be Leo, Ignis, and Galoof. Galoof is going to be there to counter more so along the lines of the mannequin versus the boss. And once I get Galoof's EX will be pretty much poured into the main boss. Leo will be here for call for precision strike, and on top of that, his auras are phenomenal here. His auras mixed with Ignis being able to completely negate debuffs in this situation, so I definitely don't want any debuffs on me, but they're going to be buffed. Jet's going to be buffing himself, and I'm fairly certain the main boss is going to be buffing himself too, but I'm not too worried about it. This team comp should be more than enough to counteract the group that we're going to be dealing with. And I did bring brothers because more max brave is better in my opinion, so I'm definitely rolling with brothers for this fight. And I see a Jack, but I'm not going to bring that because the recast ability. I do see a buddy here. I'm going to take Syrus with me just because of freeze. I can have a little bit of a counteraction, more so when he uses his recast I can stop it with that, so I can have a setup with that. So my game plan is to have Leo and Ignis focus the main boss and have Galoof focus the side ad. That's what we're going to be doing. And we're going to kick things off with call for precision strike on A. And Ignis is up, so we want to go with memory lane pastry. And we're going to go into an HP attack on A. So we're going to use Blade Block first. And we're going to go into cover on Leo. And we're going to use an HP attack here. And we're going to use battery here just because the boss is aiming at all of us. know how hard the jet mannequin can hit, so I'm going to go ahead and play defensively and put covers back on everybody. Okay, so we're going to go into an HP attack here on A. Leo's up, and we're going to go with his HP attack on A as well. And Galoof EX is up, so we're going to put the Galoof EX into the... we're going to also put his EX into A. And if that hit is based off of HP, I don't have to worry about Brave damage on us. So what I'm going to do is use a HP attack here. Okay, we're going to use Call for Precision Strike. Actually, no, we're going to just use an HP attack here on A. And we're going to use Blade Block on B. That insta-break. Alright, so let's see here. We're gonna go with another HP attack on A here with Ignis. And we can use Call for Precision Strike now. And we're going to go into an EX here with Galoof on A. Okay, so Ignis is up, and he's about to lose his pastry buff, so we're going to go into Quick Recipe. And we're going to go back into Memory Lane Pastry. We're going to use Regroup. And we're going to go into Overwhelm on A. And I want to bring Galoof second. Okay. So we're gonna go into an HP attack on B here. Leo's gonna go into Shock here. Okay, so we're gonna go into HP attack here on A. And Galoof is going to use cover again. And we can go into Master's Blade on A. can go into another HP attack here on A. And we can go into another Master's Blade on A. And we're going to go into EX here. And we can go into another HP attack on A. And we're going to go into Shock here. And we're going to go into an HP attack on B here. Okay, so now I want to do another Overwhelm, so we're going to go into Quick Recipe. And we're going to go into Pastry. Regroup. And we're going to go into Overwhelm on A. And we're going to put the Loose second. And we're going to get ready for a summon setup. So we're going to go into C65. And we're going to go into a HP attack on B. We're going to use Master's Blade here on A. And we're going to go into an HP attack here. Okay, so Leo is up, and we're gonna go ahead and put that on A. And we're gonna use Calm for a Precision Strike here. And the Wolf is going to use his HP attack on B. And we're gonna switch out Ignis here. And we're gonna go into Summon. And we're gonna go into Syrus's EX here. And we're gonna use Shock. We're gonna go into EX. And Master's Blade on A. Red card. HP attack here on B. And we can do 40 hits. Okay, and we're gonna go into EX again. We're gonna use another Master's Blade here. Shock. Blade block here. Red card. EX. And Master's Blade here on A. And we're gonna go into EX here on A. We're going to use Call for Precision Strike on A as well. Okay. Oh, that was kind of close. Let's see. So we can use Quick Recipe. And we can use another Memory Lane pastry. And we can use an HP attack here on A. Get the covers back up. So, let's see here. Yeah, well, we should be safe. Should be. Yeah, we're gonna be safe. So what we're gonna do is use an HP attack here on A. Leo is going to use his C65. And we're going to go into Master's Blade on A. And we're going to go into EX here on A. Okay, so we can go into Shock here. So we're gonna go into Quick Recipe. And then go into Memory Lane Pastry. Regroup. Boost all. And then we're gonna go into Overwhelm and then put that on. And we're gonna bring Lilio up. And we're going to use Master's Blade here on A. And we're going to use an HP attack on B. Ignis is up, and we're going to use an HP attack on A. We're going to use Call for Precision Strike on A. And we're going to get the covers back up. And we're going to go into an HP attack here. Okay. So I want to go into shock. Yeah, we're going to go into shock here. And we're going to use EX here on B. Okay. So we can do. Got to do another recipe setup. Pastry. Okay. So we're gonna go into an HP attack here on B. And we're going to use Master's Blade on A. Okay, so we're going to go into another Blade block here on B. And this follows that up. And we're gonna battery. We're gonna use Call for Precision Strike here on B. A. Okay. It's barely staying alive. So we're going to go into his last C65. And we're going to go into shock. And we're going to go into EX on B. Offensive stance.
Yes.
Go into overwhelm on B and put blue second. Go into covers now. Master's Blade on A. Okay, so we can go into an HP attack here.
仕留める
We can use another Master's Blade here.
雷電の
HP attack on B. And we can go into an HP attack on B as well. Okay, so we're gonna go into shock now on B.
この剣にかけて 引き受けた足も行くぞ
Okay, so I want to do a couple of things here. So I think I'm close enough to where I can do another quick recipe, so we're gonna finish this up here.
調理する
See here, go into baby bowl here.
食べてみてくれ
One more quick recipe.
調理する
And then regroup.
援護する
And we're going to use Overwhelm on B. And we're going to put... Yeah, we're going to keep the order.
行くぞ終わらせる
So Gloof should be able to... Yeah, we're going to finish up A and go into EX here.
受けてみよう
And use call for a precision strike here.
勝利を下せ
And Ignis can go into his HP attack.
食べてみてくれ
There we go.
仕留める
All right.
旅の続きをしようか
I think that that's a good team run. Not the perfect score, but like it's definitely something. I did like the setup between Leo and Ignis here in particular. Ignis being real MVP for stopping every any and all debuffs that kind of came our way, and with that also being the case, we had Galoof carrying majority of the damage on the on the jet ad there, but that was definitely very, very nice to see a death on auto attack or death on counter with Galoof. So turn count turned out to be 84 out of 100, so that was pretty nice to see. And I would definitely, if I have to hand out MVP awards, best support, Ignis, most damage, would have to give it to Leo there, just because of the fact that Master's Blade was phenomenal with the damage output and the delay, and Galoof being there as best tank. That was actually pretty fun. Hopefully this helps out with anybody who's going to be struggling with the fight or looking for like a quick tutorial guide for it. And I'm happy that you guys are checking out the channel and actually getting into the videos with me. Thank you guys again for taking the time and hang out with me. Good luck on your clears and take care.